Well, last month marked 2 years since the United States' chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan and the U.S.-backed government in Kabul collapsing nearly 2 decades after President Bush invaded to dismantle al-Qaeda. The 9/11 hijackers were all trained by the Osama bin Laden terror group. Now, bin Laden, of course, is dead, but after the deaths of nearly 2,500 United States troops, Afghanistan is right back where it started, in the hands of the Taliban. And today, on the 22nd anniversary of 9/11, Joe Khalil looks at the current threat we face with the war on terror now. Joe, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mark. You look, 9/11, always a somber day here in Washington, especially at the White House, but it also serves as a bit of an annual reminder that the threat you just laid out right now is still very real. Terrorism may have a different form. It may be diminished as it was 22 years ago before September 11th attacks here, but it is still persistent nonetheless. And that's also true for the folks across the river from us at the Pentagon as they commemorate and honor the lives of the 125 Americans who were killed 22 years ago. They still acknowledge that 9/11 for them is a motivator to make sure they're staying ahead of these terrorist organizations around the world who wish to do harm to the United States, that they're being innovative and making sure that they are able to combat that terrorist threat. Every year, the intelligence community puts together an assessment of the biggest threats to the United States. And not surprisingly, this year, Russia and China were at the top of that list. But here's what the intel community says about terrorism today. It says, quote, U.S. persons and interests at home and abroad will face persistent and increasingly diverse threats from terrorism during the next year. Individuals and cells adhering to ideologies espoused by ISIS, al-Qaeda, Iran, and Lebanese Hezbollah remain committed to conducting terrorist attacks and could seek to do so on U.S. soil. And we also here at NewsNation heard from John Bolton, the former UN ambassador from the U.S. Here's what he said about this.
I do think another 9/11 is possible. I think, we forget more quickly than we realize the nature of this threat. But it was only 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago, that the United States and NATO withdrew from Afghanistan. This terrorist threat may have changed. It may take different forms, but it's still out there.
So at the Pentagon now, they are commemorating the lives lost. We're going to see that throughout the morning. President Biden himself, for the first time, actually, on a 9/11 date, is not going to be in the United States at one of the crash sites. He is still in Vietnam on that G20 summit. But later on today, he's going to be flying to Joint Base Elmendorf in Alaska, where he'll be making an address about the 9/11 date. He's also going to be addressing current active duty service members there and first responders. Vice President Kamala Harris is in New York City this morning, where she is also commemorating those whose lives were lost on 9/11. Nick.
Joe Khalil live for us this morning at the White House. Joe, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.